Yes. Today's topic is the NAAC binary aggregation. The NAAC binary aggregation is a new aggregation system. It will coming April and May 2025. The first we see about the aggregation institution status. NAAC institutional aggregation status. Our South region university wise. The South region is Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, Telangana. Telangana, these are all under comes the South region, South region regions. The university wise, first is Andhra Pradesh. The 20 university got from aggregated out of 47 number of university, and overall percentage is 43 in Andhra Pradesh. Next is 40 universities got the accreditation from out of 75 universities in Karnataka. The percentage is 53% of university got accreditation, and then 80 university got accreditation out of 25 number of universities in Kerala. That 32% of in this state, and then two university got accreditation out of four number of institution in Puducherry. 50% of universities aggregated. Then of 46 universities got aggregated from out of 62 number of universities in Tamil Nadu.
Within 2 days, all these things and all.
Then 16 universities got aggregated from out of 31 universities from Telangana. The percentage is 52. The overall South region universities, 132 universities got aggregated from out of 244 universities in South region areas. The maximum, the, the highest university aggregated in the state of Tamil Nadu, then least is Kerala is the least aggregated universities in South region. Then college-wise accreditation status, Andaman college-wise accreditation in South region. The Andaman Nicobar, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, Telangana. These are all our South region states. Here, Andaman and Nicobar, 3 aggregated colleges from out of 9 number of colleges. In overall percentage is 33. And then 449 affiliated colleges got aggregated from out of 2,602 colleges in Andhra Pradesh. Then Karnataka is 1,043 colleges are got aggregated out of 4,430 colleges in Karnataka state. The percentage is 24. Then 356 colleges got aggregated from out of 1,463 in Kerala. Then 32 colleges aggregated out of 82 colleges in Pondicherry. And then 921 colleges got aggregated from out of 2,829 in Tamil Nadu. Then 324 colleges got aggregated from out of 2,083 colleges in Telangana. The overall South region colleges is 3,128 colleges got aggregated out of 13,498 in number of institutions. The overall college-wise aggregation institution 23 in South region colleges. The first is this is generally generally the accreditation institution numbers. After that, we move to what is binary aggregation. The binary aggregation, we may propose to have binary aggregation either binary aggregation as either aggregated for 2 years, professionally aggregated for a period of 1 year, not aggregated. If the higher education institute is not aggregated, if they can apply to NAAC after a period of 6 months. This institution which are previously aggregated for a period of 1 year may again apply to NAAC for getting the accreditation status after complying all the suggestions and provided in the report. The binary is a new system. The binary suggested recommended the Dr. Radhakrishnan committee. This committee was recommended in binary. There are two spaces is there. First space is binary and second space is MPGL. MPGL full form maturity based graded level. This level there are two level 1 to 4 level 1 to 4 and level 5. Level 5 these are the under come uh, MBGL. After that, we challenges of binary aggregation system. What we faced challenges of the binary aggregation system. The loss of kernel differentiation in the early multi-stage multi-grade system. Institution had a clear idea of their standing. Example A plus A B plus B plus plus. These are the previous at present aggregation grades. With binary result, there is no distinction between good and excellent the institution. The binary it's only either aggregated or not aggregated. Then next, increase the pressure to quality. Institution now face all in or nothing scenario where failure to meet minimum standard of can significantly impact their reputation and finding. Similar or resource limited institution may find it particularly challenging. Then decision making for a stakeholder, the students, parents, and employers are now favor insight to compare institutional performance, limiting their ability to make informed decisions. Informed decisions. These are the challenges, our major challenges of the binary accreditation, and then opportunity of the binary accreditation systems. The binary accreditation system, the path to quality and maturity, despite the challenges, binary accreditation system and NIMGL for new opportunity. The opportunities first is a focus on minimum quality benchmark. Institutions are now encouraged to prioritize foundational quality standard rather than chasing incremental grades. And second is continuous improvement through maturity levels. While the binary system provides the straightforward outcomes, the MBGL assessments enable institution to continuously evolve the identifying specific area of growth and outcome. Next outcome driven education. By integrating outcome based metrics, NAAC ensures that institutions focus on measurable improvement in students learning and research output and institutional governance. The next is the global alignment. The simplified system align Indian accreditation practices with global benchmarks, making Indian institution more competitive internationally. These are the our binary accreditation opportunities. Then what will be achieved through binary accreditation? Fulfills the first is a fulfill the National Education Policy 2020 goals by clearly aligning the need for creating quality culture and make them realize the potential and opportunity to contribute economic and social development. Yes, this binary fully based on impact to society. what our institution our institution what will impact to society. That is the focus to NEP. Then a full approach that simplifies easy of doing businesses and confidence in system and enable self-directed motivation towards aggregation without any fear or incubation, because we have already sorry, we have present NAC, we have a peer team visit. This visit make anxiety and unfair practices. These are will making fear. So binary without fear and interpretation, and then simple transparent process involving fewer members of step with easy of data submission and other related instruction. Yes, a simple transfer process is the binary. Why binary is simple and transparent process? The previous aggregation is a first we will start institution user ID and password. Then we'll start IIQA, institutional information quality assurance. Then after you move to SSR. SSR means self-study report. This self-study report, it will take on 45 days or 30 days time. After if have any correction or miss data in SSR, definitely we will come a DVV, data valid and verifications. This verifications have a lot of questions, corrections is there. If rectify that correction, it will take 15 days. I think it will take 15 days. That if will not finish that within time, we have a reason value is that then we will put message through help desk, put through help desk to Mac and NAC. Definitely the reason is valuable. They give permitted to another 10 days or 15 days. After DVB, we will after DVB we are expecting a peer qualification, pre-qualification. This pre-qualification completed in that peer team visit. That peer team visit 1 or 2 or 3 days. Um, 2 or 3 days. It is a very lengthy process in previous snack, but this snack is very simplified and simplify the time also reduced. Next, objective assessment. Objective assessment through quantitative process primarily used on data submitted by higher education institution and less scope of qualitative judgments, thus reducing biases. Yes, previously in NAAC accreditation, 70% of quantitative data and 30% of qualitative data there. But binary less qualitative or reduce the qualitatives. Only focused quantitative metrics only focus. Then peer team visit. A peer team visit in the important aspect reduce the anxiety among higher education institution and remove unfair practices in the system. Yes, uh, peer team visits is the uh, will making anxiety and unfair practices this aspect. Uh, Previously, a peer team would visit colleges to review the criteria set by NAAC, and the college would submit their self-assessment scores to NAAC. With new system, college will perform self-assessments and send their reports directly to NAAC. The data will then be reviewed using AI technology, and colleges will only be asked to provide additional information if there is any substitution or discrepancy. Then it will, then previously said Professor Ganesan Kannabran, director of NAAC, said it will be know exactly how colleges have progressed in which field and in what way this shift to AI technology promises are more precious, transparent, and efficient accreditation process, ensuring that institution meet the required standard for central funding and overall educational quality. It said Professor Ganesan Ganabran, director of NAAC. Then next point is a shorter cycle time for the entire process of accreditation and likely to be reduced to less than 50 percentage that of current methodology. After that, appropriate fees for accreditation shall help the institution, especially government, those which located aspirational districts. And academics variability among higher education institutions in terms of focus, orientation, location, and other aspects. Then last is the preparation of maturity levels will be enabled through participation in binary accreditation is likely to instill a sense of confidence for taking up maturity based level. Then eligibility for applying to NAAC for binary accreditation. The eligibility criteria NAAC for binary accreditation is higher education institution if they have a record of at least one batch of students graduate have been in existence for 4 years, whichever is earlier are eligible to apply for the process of binary accreditation NAAC. Transition institution can apply for binary accreditation. Yes, because previous accreditation status is time duration is at least two batches, record of at least two batch, but binary said at least one batch of students graduated, as well as years also reduced to 2 years. Previous accreditation said 6 years, but binary accreditation accreditations the for focus on 4 years only. It is for eligibility of the institution. Then next. Then comparison between criterion and binary attributes, because presently NAAC accreditation we call a criterion, but binary we will call attributes. The present NAAC criterion, there are seven criterion is there. First is curriculum aspect, teaching, learning and evaluation, research, innovation and extension, infrastructure and learning resources, student support and progression, governance, leadership and management. Last is institutional values and best practices. These are the present NAAC criterion, but binary attributes curriculum design. First attribute is curriculum design. Second attribute is faculty resources. Third is infrastructure, and fourth is financial resources and management, and learning and teaching, extended curricular engagements, governance and administration, students outcome, research and innovation outcome, sustainability outcomes, and green initiatives. The binary first four attributes come input. Then next three attributes come process, and then another next three attributes come outcomes. This binary fully focused input, process, outcome. These aspects this aspect to the attributes in binary attributes. The next is a binary grading system. Under this framework, the institution will be awarded either aggregated or not aggregated, eliminating the grading system. First, if the institution get more than 2.00 CGPA, then the continuous will be aggregated for a 2 years. Second is if the institution gets more than 1.50 CGPA and less than 2.00 CGPA, then the outcome will be provisionally aggregated. It's for a period of 1 year only. If the institution gets less than 1.50 CGPA, then the outcome will be not aggregated. If institution is not aggregated, they can apply to NAAC after a period of 6 months. But 6 months, then professionally aggregated institutions if they which is professionally aggregated may apply again to NAAC for getting the accreditation status after complying all the suggestions provided in the report. Next is this is the first space of binary accreditation, and second space is maturity based graded accreditation level. The implementation of the MBGL framework is slated for the December 2024, providing institution with timelines to prepare for the transition. Under this framework, the higher education institution will be graded between the range of level 1 to level 5. Level 1 to level 4, institution of excellence. Level 5 is an institution of global excellence for multidisciplinary research and education. The maturity based graded level eligibility is if you have a institution got accreditation, it is eligibility for maturity based graded level. Then one nation, one data platform, transparent data repository. Along with the new accreditation procedures, the committee introduced one nation, one data platform to ensure integrity and clarity in managing the data of institutions. This platform can be used to collect major institutional data points intended for grading related purposes. The data submitted can be cross-verified to ensure its authenticity on this platform. To make the process more smooth and friendly, stakeholders validation has been proposed as well. And then this system has been designed by factoring in the concept of minimal verification visits to the institution. However, the institutions can accrue heavy penalties if the submitted data turn out to be wrong. Next is a comparison between present NAAC grading and binary grading system. The present NAAC grading system 1.5 less than 1.5 CGPA not aggregated. The highest is a 3.5 to 4 CGPA A++. It is a aggregated, highest aggregated. This is showing the present NAAC grading system. And binary grading system, if the institution gets more than 2 CGPA, then it will come aggregated. If the institution gets more than 1.5 CGPA and less than 2 GPA, CGPA, it will come provisionally accredited. Then if the institution get less than 1.5 CGPA, then the outcome will be not aggregated. Here only aggregated, provisional aggregated, not aggregated. It's either aggregated or not aggregated here. But current NAAC, D, C, B plus, B plus plus, A plus, A plus plus, these aspects of the graded. And next is evaluating educational excellence through three pillars. It's already I told that three pillars. It is input, process, outcome. The attributes input, process, outcome. The input is the category of focus on the resources infrastructure within an institution, including curriculum design, faculty qualifications, and financial resources. It assesses whether the institution has the necessary inputs to support effective teaching and learning processes. Then process category evaluate the methods procedure employed by the institution in delivering education. This include curriculum engagements, teaching methodologies, student support services, and governance structures. It examines how effectively the institution transfers its resource into meaningful educational experience for the students. Outcome category assess the result and impact of the educational process. It look at students' learning outcomes, graduate employability, research output, and contribution to society. This category focuses on the tangible benefits and achievements resulting from the institution's educational endeavors. The reform emphasizes outcome-based assessment, evaluating the effectiveness teaching and learning, research output, overall institutional impact. The transparency is a component with the One Nation, One Data platform ensuring data integrity. Additionally, stakeholder validation strengthens the process by incorporating perspective of students, employers, and funding agencies. These are the main pillars of binary aggregation system. Next, binary aggregation framework, binary aggregation score framework comparison. The first four curriculum, faculty resources, infrastructure, financial resource and management. These are under come inputs. The university-wise 225 score, autonomous college for 225, then 275 for affiliated institutions. Next, three attributes: learning and teaching, extended curricular engagement, governance and administrations. These are under come process. This process score 325 for university, 375 for autonomous college, 400 score for affiliated colleges. Next three attributes: the students' outcome, research and innovation outcomes, sustainability outcomes, and green initiatives. Initiatives. These are under some outcome based. 350 score for university and 300 for autonomous, 225 for affiliated colleges. Last is the uniqueness impact situatedness. It is a 100 score. It's a 100 score. It is a previously input process outcome, but uniqueness impact situation is a process and outcome. These are will make a impact to society. Impact to society. that purpose only 100 scores. Next, the attributes. Attribute one. Attribute one is a curriculum design. Its curriculum design, the score for 75 score for university and 75 for autonomous and 50 for affiliated colleges. The outcome based curriculum. This outcome based curriculum framework is aligned without outcome based educations by defining program outcomes, course outcomes, program education outcomes, and program specific outcomes. These are and has come outcome based curriculum. It's approved by board of studies, academic council, and senate council. It's also same for autonomous college, and but not affiliated for affiliated colleges. Sorry, but not applicable for affiliated colleges. Second is stakeholder participation, the metric 1.2. This metric score for 10 for university, 10 for autonomous, and 10 for affiliated colleges. The stakeholder participation inputs on curriculum design received from the following stakeholders are analyzed and incorporated in the curriculum in the last 3 years. The stakeholders means the students, teachers, employers, industry, alumni. It is a supported document for approved minutes, board of studies, and academic council, senate council. It is also same for autonomous colleges. Then next is 1.3, metric 1.3, curriculum flexibility. The curriculum flexibility is a score 10 for university and 10 for autonomous, not applicable for affiliated colleges. The curriculum flexibility is reflected through the following in the choice-based credit system, multiple entry and multiple exit, academic bank of credits, dual integrated degree programs, credit transfer from other institution and organization, major and minor options, use of Bharatiya Bhashpa in learning and teaching, open electives. Uh, these are all the curriculum flexibility. It's supported. It's approved. It is approved minutes. Board of Studies, Academic Council, Senate Council, Finance Council. It also for it. It's also same for autonomous college, not applicable for affiliated institutions. And next, 1.4, practical and industry focus. 10 for score 10 for university, 10 then 10 score for autonomous, 20 marks for affiliated. The percentage of courses with emphasis on skill based training, embedded apprenticeship, and or field work. These are the number of courses and total number of courses, but without repeat count for count. And as well as percentage of programs with project, internship, embedded, and apprenticeship. It is a semester long and summer, winter, etc. in credit the curriculum. It's also number of programs and total number of programs. The supportive document program and course content having elements of field projects, research projects, internship approved by Board of Study, Senate, and Academic Council. It's also same for autonomous college. But affiliated college, the metric shifted to 5.4 attributes, learning and teaching, the metric internship and projects, etc. Next, one metric 1.5, practical skill orientation. The skill orientation courses as per NCRF offered by the institutions are aligned with. There are three options is there. National Skill Qualification Framework. Second is National Higher Educational Qualification Framework, and National Skill Qualification Framework, and National Higher Education Qualification. There is a first is only NSQ, then NHEQF. After both are, it is a mapping of skill-oriented courses with NSQF and NCR approved by Board of Studies, Senate, and Academic Council. It's also same for autonomous college and not applicable for affiliated institutions. Next, one metric 1.6, Indian knowledge system. Score 5 for university and 5 for autonomous, not applicable for affiliated institution. The promotion of Indian knowledge system is through workshop wise, and seminar on Indian knowledge system. Then certificate courses on Indian knowledge system. Next, components of Indian knowledge system in core curriculum. Then promotion of student faculty projects and researches in Indian knowledge system and Center for Indian Knowledge System. These are approved Board of Studies, approved by Board of Studies, Senate, Academic Council minutes. And supportive document is a brochure and program schedule and sample evaluated projects report. Then copy of notification along with relevant details of establishment of Center for Indian Knowledge System. It is same for autonomous college, but affiliated college metric shift to 5.5 attribute, learning and teaching, and metric is a Indian knowledge system. Then metric 1.7, online and blended learning. These metrics score for 5 score for university, 5 for autonomous, 20 for affiliated colleges. Online blended learning is a percentage of online courses through Swayam and Swayam Plus and other recognized platforms which are calculated in the curriculum during last 3 years. Our institution offered through Swayam and Swayam Plus, which these number of courses and total number of courses with but total number without repeat count. It's also approved by Board of Studies, Senate, and the Academic Council document highlighting the policy towards. Then it's also same for autonomous and affiliated colleges. This metric shift to 5.3, attribute learning and teaching, and metric learning, blended learning. And next is a metric number 1.8, curriculum revision. The curriculum revision, it score for 10 to university, 10 for autonomous, and not applicable for affiliated institution. The curriculum revision is percentage of courses introduced to introduced or revised across all programs during the last 3 years. It is our institution number of courses introduced or revised across all programs during the last 3 years. The total number of courses, it's also without repeat count across all programs during the last 3 years. It's also approved minutes approved by Board of Studies, Senate, Academic Council document meetings, and list of programs where syllabus revision has been carried out during the last 3 years, certified that register to be provided. It's also same for autonomous institutions and not applicable for affiliated colleges. Then attribute next is attribute 2. Attribute 2 is a faculty resources. It score 50 for university and 50 for autonomous institution and 100 for affiliated institutions. The first metric 2.1 faculty student ratio, faculty quality, quality and there are three sub metrics: cadre-wise faculty strength and percentage of teachers with doctoral degree and similar qualifications, average experience. First, about metric 2.1 faculty ratio. The faculty ratio is this metric 10 score for university, 10 for autonomous, and 10 for 20 for affiliated institutions. The number of faculties during last 3 years. It is a full-time teacher year-wise during the last 3 years, and student total number of students year-wise during last 3 years. This aspect collecting the documents. It's also same for autonomous and same for affiliated also. Next metric 2.2 faculty quality. Score 30 for university, 25 for autonomous, affiliated and not applicable for affiliated. First is cadre wise faculty strength. It is a ratio of teaching post in cadre of assistant professor, associate professor, professor, and professor of practice against the sanctioned post. Hello. The number of next this approved document by Senate respective body showing sanction and filed the strength of faculty in cadre wise. It's same for autonomous colleges, not applicable for affiliated institutions. Then metric 2.2 faculty quality. Score 30 for university, 25 for autonomous, 50 for affiliated colleges. The percentage of teachers with doctoral degree and similar qualifications. The percentage of full-time teachers with PhD, DM, MH, DNM super, the specialty during the last 3 years. It's also number of full-time teachers with PhD or equivalent. Total number of full-time teachers. This supportive document for certified list of faculty having PhD or equivalent along with particulars of the degree, awaiting university subjects and the year of award for academic year and year of experience in the institution. Then copies of PhD or equivalent degree awarded by UGC recognized universities. It's also same for autonomous institution and same for affiliated institutions. Then next metric 2.2 faculty quality. Faculty quality in average experience. Average teaching experience of full-time teachers, including previous experience data to be provided only for the latest completed academic year in number of years. The total teaching experience of full-time teachers and total number of full-time teachers on roll. It is this is supportive document for appointment orders and experience certificates. It's also autonomous. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. And next is attribute 3, infrastructure. The attribute 3 infrastructure, its score for attribute 3 score for 50 for university and 50 for autonomous and 75 for affiliated institutions. The infrastructure, there are 6 metrics is there. First is 3.1 physical infrastructure and 3.2 learning resources, and third is 3.3 metric research resources, and metric 3.4 IT infrastructure, and 3.5 Divyojan friendly facilities, and last is innovation resources. First, physical infrastructure. Infrastructure score for 10 to university and 10 score for autonomous colleges, then 20 for affiliated colleges. The infrastructures as the physical infrastructure facilities available in the institution, including as per the requirements stipulated by statutory authorities like teaching laboratories, research lab, hostel, canteen, sports facilities, ground, separate clean washroom for boys and girls, portable drinking water facilities, language lab, auditorium, gymnasium, seminar halls, health and wellness center, guest house, transportation facilities, museum, classification terms of academic and non-curricular area. It's also provide the statutory norms of selected options. Supportive non-selected option. The supported documents are approved master plan of the campus, geotagged photos of each selection option, campus tour video depicting each of the selected options. It's also same for autonomous college, but affiliated college also. Next, metric 3.2 learning resources. This learning resources score 10 for university and 10 for autonomous institution and 25 for affiliated institutions. It is a percentage expenditure for purchase of books, e-books, subscription to digital resources year-wise during the last 3 years in lakhs. There is a expenditure on purchase of book, e-book subscription and digital resources year-wise during last 3 years in lakhs, and also total expenditure excluding salary year-wise during last 3 years. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. And next metric 3.3 research resources. It's score 10 for university, 15 for autonomous, not applicable for affiliated institution. Research resources and available in the institution during last 3 years data. The several options is there. The first is journals and consortium membership subscription, then membership subscription, South Hindu, and discipline specific database, and plagiarism check software, licensed statistical software, then discipline specific simulation software, then central instrumentation center and facilities, discipline-specific research laboratories, any other to be specified. These are options available in research resources. This is supportive supportive document is a e-copy of subscription letter, membership letter, or related document, as well as minutes of the library committee, any other relevant committee highlighting the decision of subscription and purchase. It is same for autonomous institution, but not applicable for affiliated institutions. The next attribute 3 point, sorry, next metric 3.4, IT infrastructure. The IT infrastructure facilities available in the institution via the total available bandwidth of internet connection in our institution in MBBS. The students' computer ratio for the latest completed academic year, the how many desktops available, the how many desktops and laptops are available for student usage. This is a supportive document is a bill for any 1 month of latest completed academic year, indicating internet connections plan, speed and bandwidth. Then geotagged photos of virtual lab uh, classrooms. Next, stock register, your maintain stock register and minutes of IT committee, any other relevant committees. These are also same for autonomous institution and affiliated institutions. And next, the metric 3.5, Divyajan friendly facilities. It score 5 for university, 5 for autonomous, 10 for affiliated institution. Divyajan friendly barrier-free environment. Barrier-free environment in institution has facilities like build environment with ramp, a lift for easy access to classroom, Divyajan friendly washroom, then sinkage including tactile path, lights, display boards, and signpost. Next, assist technology and facilities for division as accessible website, screen reading software, mechanized equipments, as well as provision of inquiry and information, human assistance, a reader, scribe, soft copies of reading material. Uh, it supportive document for supportive document is a geo-tagged photographs, video of facilities, as well as detail of software procured. Uh, it's also same for autonomous institution and affiliated institutions. Next, metric 3.6, innovation resources. Innovation resources, it is availability of our institution, the innovation thinking lab, as well as technology business incubator, any other incubation or innovation lab. These are available in our institution. It is a supported document for geotag photographs, video of the facilities. uh, it's not applicable for autonomous and affiliated institution. It's only applicable for university. Next metric, yes. Next attribute is for financial resources and management. This attribute score 50 for university, 50 for autonomous institution, and 50 for affiliated institutions. The first, there are four metrics is there. The first metric 4.1, ratio of capital income versus capital expenditure, and then 4.2, ratio of revenue income versus revenue expenditure, and metric 4.3 is a sustainability, and 4.4 is a financial controls and risk management. The first metric 4.1 ratio is a ratio of capital income versus capital expenditure. Uh, it score for 15. It score 15 for university and 15 for autonomous institution and 20 for affiliated institutions. The amount the amount received towards capital, the government grants, management contribution, loans, endowments, etc. in Indian rupee in lakhs. As well as the expenditure on various infrastructure like institutional building, academic infrastructure, including including library, hostels, laboratory equipments, resistance, amenities, payment of rentals in lakhs. It is this is supportive document. Is a supportive document. Is a audit audited income and expenditure statement certified by CA, as well as audited extract of the same certified by CA. It is also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Then metric 4.2, the ratio of revenue income versus revenue expenditure. It score 15 for university, 15 for autonomous institutions, 20 for affiliated institutions. The revenue income from multiple sources like fees, R&D grants, salary grants, alumni contributions, consultancies, endowments, and scholarships, etc. As well as the revenue expenditure on various heads like salary, maintenance, administration, scholarship, assistance, and electricity, transport, career guidance, and skilling, employees benefit, extracurricular and co-curricular activities, etc. Supportive document is a audited income and expenditure certified by CA, as well as audited extract of the statement, same certified by CA. It is it is also autonomous and affiliated institutions. Then metric 4.3, sustainability. It score 10 for university, 10 for affiliated in autonomous institution, not applicable for affiliated institutions. The sustainability is different strategies for financial different strategies for financial sustainability, including creation of corp as well as diversification of investments. This aspect of the sustainability as supportive document is a audited income and expenditure statement certified by CA, as well as audited extract of the same certified by CA. It's also same for autonomous institution, not applicable for affiliated institutions. Next, metric 4.4, financial controls and risk management. It scored 10 for university, 10 for autonomous, 10 for affiliated institutions. The financial controls and risk management is a mechanism of financial control. A mechanism of financial control are in place. These are internal audit, external and statutory audit, risk management approaches. The risk management approaches, these aspects of the financial control are in place. And supported document is audited income and expenditure statement certified by CA, audited extract of same certified by CA. Next, metric 5.1, pedagogical approach. Sorry, next is attribute 5. Yes, attribute 5, learning and teaching. Attribute 5, learning and teaching. It score for 120. It score 125 for university, 150 for autonomous institution, and 150 for affiliated institutions. There are metric is 5.1, pedagogical approaches and learning management system, industry academy linkage, assessment component, catering to diversity, academic grievances redressal, organs to academic academic calendar. And academic calendar, the first is 5.1 pedagogical approaches. The pedagogical approaches, it's score 30 for university and 35 for autonomous institution and 40 for affiliated institutions. The teaching learning strategies are include uh, include the group, that is in group learning and teaching, uh, then individual learning, self study, as well as game based learning and teaching, and technological based learning, uh, peer teaching and learning through problem solving, and is a and project based learning. These are teaching learning strategies. uh, it's supportive document for sample lesson plan for courses with specific teaching techniques as selected in the items. It's also same for autonomous college, but affiliated college slightly change in the metric. Metric is a group learning and technology, technology, individual learning and self study, game based learning, technology based learning, peer teaching are retained. Then remaining learning through problem solving, project based learning is learnings are deleted for autonomous institutions. And next attribute, next metrics is 5.2, a learning management system. It's got 20 for university, 20 for autonomous institution, and 20 for affiliated institutions. Its effective use of the institution LMI's learning management system is reflected through the following. These are sharing teaching material and submission of assignment, assessment outcome, blended learning supports. Uh, these are the effective use of the institutions reflected through this. And supportive document is a screenshots of every selected models. It's also same autonomous institution and affiliated institution. And next is a 5.3 metric 5.3 industry academia linkage. It's score 20 for university, 25 for autonomous institution, and not applicable for affiliated institutions. Industry academia linkage is a nature of industry academic collaboration and activities involves the following of a lecture from industry experts, then collaborative workshop, seminar, conference with industry stakeholders, as well as field visit and industry visit and internship outside the curriculum. The supportive document with the proof of linkage, collaboration with relevant details, as well as proof of lecture from industry experts, then proof of workshop, field visit, seminar, conferences, etc. It's also same for autonomous institution, not applicable for affiliated institution. Next metric 5.4, assessment components. It's score 20 for university, 25 for autonomous institution, 20 for affiliated institution. The assessment components continuous evaluation system involves the following: is pushed with multiple choice question and case study, projects, assignment, seminar presentation, and any other specific, for example, self assessment, peer assessment of vocational skills. These are the continuous evaluation system. um, it is supported document is sample lesson plan for courses with specific assessment method as selected by the institution. Then minutes of integrating institution, internal evaluation, and board of methods of evaluations. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Uh, then metric 5.5, catering to diversity. It score 10 for university, 15 for autonomous institution, 25 for affiliated institutions. Catering diversity support for differential learning includes remedial teaching, bridge courses, enrichment courses, uh, language proficiency courses, teaching and writing examination in Bharatiya Bhasha. These are the supporting for differential learning. uh, Supportive document is a curriculum and timetable of differential learning classes and specific approaches and list of students enrolled, then detailed report with photograph based on each option selected. Next metric is 5.6, academia grievances redressal. The academic grievance redressal, it's 4 for 10 university and 15 for autonomous institutions, and not applicable for affiliated institutions. This academia related grievances redressal include sharing copies of answer script, then retotaling and revaluation, shortage of attendance. These are all the academic related grievances. Its focus this metric. Supported document is a policy document, examination manual for academic grievances redressal system, highlighting the selected options. It's also same for autonomous institution. It's not applicable for affiliated institutions. Next is a attribute. Next is a metric 5.7, adherence to academic calendar. It's for 10 for university, 15 for autonomous institution, not applicable for affiliated institutions.
Sir, calendar of events are applicable for autonomous, no, sir?
Calendar of event, autonomous is applicable, madam, but affiliate not applicable for affiliated only. It's applicable, sir. Madam, it's applicable for autonomous institution.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And whether the number of teaching days are followed as per the UGC guidelines. In the number of teaching days, it is called as working days in a year, as well as average number of days from the date of latest semester end and year end examination till the last date of declaration of results year wise during the last 3 years. This of last 3 years, the number of days from the date of last semester end year end examination till the last date declaration of results year wise during the last 3 years. Its supported document is a report from controller of examination office, annual reports mentioning the relevant details, then notified exam date and result declaration date year wise and semester wise. It's also applicable autonomous, not applicable only affiliated colleges. Next attributes. Next attribute 6, extended curricular engagements. It scored 125 for university, 150 for autonomous institution, and 150 for affiliated colleges. This first metric is technical domain related club activities and technical festivals. Next, cultural club and activities and festivals, mental well-being club and activities, value education, sports club, team and activities, community focused activities. These are submetrics is three. First one is the social awareness activity, health and hygiene related activities, adoption of village such as Unnat Bharat UBA. Abhiman. The first metric 6.1, the technical domain related club activity and technical festivals. It score 20 for university, 25 for autonomous, and 25 for affiliated institutions. The number of domain clubs available our institution, the total number of activities conducted by institutions, the number as well as the number of institutions participate in the domain related festivals, and number of industry bodies involved and number of professional bodies involved. Then hackathon workshop conducted conducted by our institutions. The supported document is a detail of existing club published in institutional prospectus brochure, as well as a report of the event and list of students participated in that event. It's also same for autonomous institution and affiliated institutions. Next is metric 6.2, the curriculum, cultural club and activities and festivals. It score for 20 university and 25 for autonomous institution, then 25 for affiliated institutions. It's the number of cultural clubs and total number of cultural clubs conducted, total number of activities, as well as number of institutions participate in the cultural facilities, festivals, and the number of activities to celebrate diversity, such as EK Bharat, Swachha Bharat, such as EK Bharat Swachha Bharat programs. It is supportive document is a detail of existing cultural club published in the institutional prospectus brochure, as well as report of the event, then certified list of institution participated and activities conducted by institution. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Next is metric 6.3, mental well-being club and activities. It scored 10 for university, 15 for autonomous institution, and 15 for affiliated institutions. The number of activities are club involved in promoting the mental well-being, such as yoga, counseling, meditation, etc., as well as student mentoring activities, including student counseling, training the faculty to identify the student psychological issues, and availability of retained counselors. It's supportive document, retail mental well-being club activity and report of the activities, and copy of counseling schedule and registry, and report of training program for faculty. And last is the detail of trained counseling experts. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Next metric 6.4, value education. Well, it's 10 for university, it score 10 for university, 15 for autonomous, and 15 for affiliated institutions. It's activities which focus on inculcating values, ethics, and morals, etc. The number of courses on value education, it's based on credit or non-credit, as well as number of lecturers and seminars on value education based. Its supported document is certified list of courses focus on value education based, and proof for a lecture, seminar on value education, and rewards and recognition. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Next, metric 6.5, sports club and teams and activities. It scored 15 for university, 20 for autonomous institution, and 20 for affiliated institutions. the sports club and team activities, the percentage of participated in the sports event organized by the institution at the state, national, and international level. This is number of students participated in the sports events organized by other institutions at the state, national, and international levels. It supported documents certified list of students participate in the sports events with geotag photos. It's also same for autonomous institution and affiliated institutions. Next, at metric 6.6, community focused activities. It scored 25 for university, 25 for autonomous institutions, 25 for affiliated institutions. The social awareness activity is conducted by the institution on communities can be illustrated through the improving gender ratio and improving the gender ratio, the cleaning village, disease free village, awareness on fitness of resources, constitutional awareness, and eco-friendly communities, villages, improved literacy level, then empowerment women communities, school reach out programs, energy literacy awarenesses, any other to be specified, the social awareness and impact level to be added. This metric also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Metric 6.6, community-based activities. Community-based activities, it is a
Sir, the presentation is not reflecting.
sir,
Your PPT is not reflecting, sir.
not connecting, sir. Yes, yes, okay. Repeat. Sir, now visible, sir, slide.
No, sir, no.
Sir, visible or not?
No, sir, it is not visible.
Okay.
Sir, it is visible.
It is visible, sir.
It is visible now.
I'm audible, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are
Okay.
audible.
Okay, thank you. The health and hygiene related activities. The health and hygiene related activities, the various activities there, the medical camp, blood donation camp, promoting village sports, educating rural students. These camps are undercome health and hygiene related activities. And next metric, adoption of village such as UBA. Such as any villages adopted and social awareness activities conducted by our institution. That document report submitted to UBA for selected activities done in the adopted villages with photographies. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. And next, metric 7. Metric 7, it's 10, it score 10, metric 7, institutional development, governance and administration. The governance and administration It score 100 for university, 100 for autonomous, and 125 for affiliated institutions. The first metric is a institutional development plan. It score 10 for university, 10 for autonomous, 10 for affiliated institution. The development plan, the institution has clearly started its vision and mission as well, vision and well aligned with institutional development plan, strategy plan by promoting the same through the stakeholders involvement in the formulation of institutional development plan and strategic plan, as well as displaying vision, mission, and quality policy in various strategic location on the website, browsers, and advertisements. Next, the institutional development plan, strategic plan, along with the long-term goals, operational goals, clearly defined milestones are widely published and hosted on the in our institutional website. And next, the regular academic and administrative audit accounts and reorients the institutional activities towards the institutional development plan and strategic plan. Last, the specific intervention strategies and course correction to realign to institutional development plan, strategic plan. Its supportive document is minutes of meeting of institutional plan, then institutional development plan document, and AAA report, geotagged photographic, clearly showing the vision and mission in the strategic places of the institutions. It's also same for autonomous institution, but slightly change for affiliated colleges. That change in the metric only the displaying vision and mission and quality policy in various strategic locations on the website, browser, and advertisement. Then institutional development plan, strategic plan, along with the long-term goals, operational goals, clearly defined milestones are widely published and hosted the institutional website. These are retained. Remains are deleted for affiliated institutions. And next metric, effective leadership. The effective leadership, it's score 10 for university, 10 for autonomous institution, and 15 for affiliated colleges. The first, there are two submetrics. Effective leadership is reflected in various institutional practices and percentage of autonomous colleges out of the total number of colleges. The first, effective leadership related, reflected various institutions. These are adequate representation of stakeholder in decision making, then delegation of administrative power and delegation of financial power, as well as effective feedback system, then inclusion and diversity in leadership, for example, gender and cadre wise. Next, percentage of autonomous colleges out of the total number of colleges. It's not applicable for unitary universities only. First is the total number of autonomous colleges affiliated to the university, as well as total number of colleges affiliated to the university. These are organization chart with roles and responsibility. It is a supportive document. University Act on audience, then list of statutory committee and its minutes. Next is the administrative office procedure on effective communication, lawyer approval and escalation of issues, then proof of feedback mechanism of governance. It is a slightly change in the metric for autonomous college. Also same affiliated college also. Only retain for effective leadership reflected in various institutional practices. Only retain for autonomous colleges and affiliated colleges, other affiliated colleges. But second is percentage of autonomous college out of the total number of colleges. It is not applicable for unitary universities only. Next, the metric 7.3 quality assurance system. Its score 10 for university, 10 for autonomous institution, 20 for affiliated institution. The institution has dynamic internal quality assurance center system, and its facets are the IQC, IQAS, internal quality assurance center. Center for Internal Quality Assurance is aligned with the institutional development plan and involves all relevant stakeholders, as well as same the interwitness its activities with the various committees of the institutional. Then the IQC and IQAS and Center for Internal Quality Assurance promotes qualities with activities such as orientation programs on institutional quality, seminars and workshops, etc. Then regularly conducted academic administrative activities, administrate audits and assess the performance and provides feedback to the system. Next, practices of quality circle and last conducts periodic stakeholder satisfaction survey and provides feedback. This supportive document is provide the detail of composition of internal quality assurance cell and the annual report of IQSC, then activities conducted through the internal quality assurance cell, as well as reports of AAA conducted by the IQSC, and then action taken report of the minutes of meeting and short and long-term goals of the internal quality assurance center. Then provide the analysis and action taken report of stakeholder satisfaction survey. It's also same for autonomous autonomous colleges, but slightly change in the metric for affiliated institutions. That slightly changed metric is a IQ internal quality assurance cell is aligned with institutional development plan and involves all relevant stakeholders and inter with its activities with various committees of the institution, as well as promotes quality with activities such as orientation program, institutional quality seminar, workshops, etc. These are retained for affiliated colleges and affiliated colleges. These are only retained for affiliated colleges. Remains are deleted. Next metric 7.4 statutory compliance and public disclosure. The statutory compliance it is score for 10 university, not applicable for autonomous institution and affiliated institution. The stats ordinance regulations of the university are framed in the accordance with the statutory guidelines and made available on the institutional website. This institutional website, that regulation ordinance is the statute, regulations and ordinance are framed as per the acts and statutory guidelines as well as detail of the members of different statutory committees and their functions, and frequency of meetings and minutes of meetings, then annual report and curriculum, academic regulations and calendar and curriculars, etc. It's also provide these are the link for proof of items selected in the our institutional website. It's also not applicable for autonomous institution and affiliated institution. It's only applicable for university. Then metric 7.5, student and employee welfare. The student and employee welfare, it scored 10 for university, 15 for autonomous institution, and 20 for affiliated institution. The institutions has effective welfare measures for teaching and non-teaching staff and other beneficiaries, which includes includes following subsidies, interest-free loans, or consideration and consciousness to employees. Consciousness of employees dependence in admission. Then health and life insurance schemes, and support through in-campus infrastructure facilities like in-house schools, staff quarters, hospital, and other facilities, as well as policy on various types of leave, such as study leave, sabbatical, and academic concessions. Then safety, audit, and resultant maintenance for continuous quality living and ambience, as well as scholarship for need students, free ship, fee waivers, medical insurance benefits. And last is any other please specify. Its supportive document is policy document on the student and employee welfare, then appropriate proof substantiating the options selected. And it's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Next, metric 7.6, efforts for employability. It's 10 for university, 15 for autonomous institution, and 20 for affiliated institutions. The effort for employability is it is like a life skill workshop uh, and personality development, attitude development, communication development, organizing pooled campus interview, job fair, placement drive, uh, as well as mentoring, career counseling for the employability. Its supported document report is a report of the employability related workshops, programs, brochure, and program schedules, sample of certificates and photos. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Next metric 7.7, grievances handling. The grievances handling is scored 5 for university, 5 for autonomous, and 10 for affiliated institutions. The grievances handling is mechanism available by grievances handling. The institution has following redressal cells to resolve the grievances. These are the grievances, that is the internal complaint committee, anti-racking cell, counseling center, grievances redressal cell, equal opportunity like SC/ST, OBC, minority cells, etc. Specify if any other cells. It's supportive for detail of grievances redressal committees, annual report of the committee, mentoring the activities and number of grievances. It's also same for autonomous institution and affiliated institutions. Metric 7.8. 7.8 is inter-university collaborations, e-governance. It's core 10 for university, 10 for autonomous, 10 for affiliated institutions. The institution has implemented policy on digital India, and its e-governance activities are reflected through NAD implementation. NAD means National Academic Depository, as well as ABC also implement ABC implementation. ABC means Academic Bank of Credits. Then administrative, including complaint management and paperless office, as well as finance and accounts through digital system. Then students admission and support through e-governance platforms. Next, the digital services and augmenting examination section. Then use of Summit e-governance, institutional MIS and ERP or similar platform. Then secured IT system, and last is any other. If you any other, please specify that. The supportive document is a policy document on digital India and e-governance. Then enrollment proof for National Academic Depository and academic banking of credits. Then screenshot of user interface, and finally proof of subscription of IT security services. It's also same for autonomous, and slightly change in the this metric for affiliated institution. Only NAD implementation and ABC implementation and administration, including compliance management and paperless office. And last is finance and accounts through digital system. These are retained for affiliated institutions. Others are not applicable for affiliated institutions. Next, metric 7.9, national and international collaborations. The national and international collaborations, it score 15 for university, 10 for autonomous, and it's not applicable for affiliated institutions. The university promotes national and international collaborations through the student exchange, faculty exchange, networking, and sharing of resources, joint degree and research programs, focused on consortium mentorship programs, research collaboration, and industry and community collaborations. These are the national and international wise. Its supportive document is provide related document as proof for existing and valid national and international collaborations, as well as list of activities. Then report with photos. It's also applicable for autonomous institution, but not applicable for affiliated institutions. Next metric is attribute. Wait, just a minute. Next attribute. Next metric is 7.10, but it's not mentioned that slide. But okay, metric 7.10, faculty retention. It's faculty retention. It's 10 for university. It's score 10 for university, 15 for autonomous, and 20 for affiliated institutions. It's the percentage of full-time teachers retained during the last 3 years. 3 years, the full-time teachers are worked. Full-time teachers are worked during the year prior to the last 3 years. 3 years of the assessment period, as well as number of full-time teachers worked in the institution out of number of full-time teachers from the preceding academic year. A supportive document is certified list of faculties and certified list of faculties retained in the institution and those left to the institutions. It's also same for autonomous institution and affiliated institutions. Next, metric attribute 8. Attribute 8, yet 8 students outcome. The students outcome, its score for 150. It's 150 for university, 125 for autonomous, 100 for affiliated institutions. The 8.1 metric 8.1 student enrollment regarding placement, employment, and employment. North region. The the percentage of students admitted in the first year of the programs. First year of the programs against the Sansex seats during the last 3 years. It's a total number of students admitted in the first year as well as total number of Sansex seats year-wise. Its supported document is document relating to SAN section in the intake of as approved by the competent authority. Then extract of SAN section admission strength in the each program versus number of application received for the each program. It's only fresh admission to be considered for this metric. And next 8.2. Sorry, this metric applicable for autonomous and affiliated institution. Then next metric 8.2 graduate progression. It score 40 for university, 30 for autonomous institution, 15 for affiliated institutions. The percentage of graduate progress to higher education, placements, employment, self-employment, entrepreneur, and research. This is the number of graduates progress and the number of students graduated year-wise. It supported document list of students progressing for higher education and placement. Then appointment order of students, students from employer. Next, certified list of students who are self-employed and entrepreneur, then self-practicing. It's also same for autonomous institution and affiliated. Next metric 8.2 pass percentage. The pass percentage, it's not this metric, it's not applicable for university and autonomous institutions, only applicable for affiliated institution. It's score 10 for affiliated institutions. Affiliated colleges pass percentage of students during last 3 years excluding backlog students. The backlog students, the number of final year students who passed, number of final year students who appeared for the university examination, as well as number of final year students who appeared for the university examination year-wise during the last 3 years. The supported document is result sheet of the university galley, research galley. After that, result analysis signed by the head of the institution. Head of the institution is a principal. Next, metric 8.3. 8.3 awards prize recognition in curricular and extended curricular areas. It score 25 for university, 15 for autonomous institution, 5 for affiliated institutions. The number of external academic awards and recognition received by the students in the assessment period. Next, the number of external awards, medals for outstanding performance in extended curricular activities and sports at state, regional, national, and international events for students in the last 3 years. Supportive document is e-copies of awarded letters and certificates only. It's also same for autonomous institution and affiliated institutions. Next metric 8.4, learning experience. It's students and alumni. It score 60 for university, 60 for autonomous, and affiliated also 60 for 60. It's only survey based. The database of all students on roll and alumni in past 3 years need to be prepared as per the data template and shared with the NAAC along with the online submission of QIF. Is QIF full form is a quality indicator framework. It supported document the list of showing enrollment number, names, contact number, and email ID in Excel sheets. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated. Next, attribute 9. Next, attribute 9, research and innovation outcomes. It's very important things for university and autonomous colleges, also affiliated. The first metric 9.1, external research grants. External research grants, it score 20 for university, 20 for autonomous, 20 for affiliate, each 20. First, the number of externally funded research project through government and non-government sources such as industry, corporate houses, international bodies. For example, for non-government and government, more than 10 lakhs. Grant is more than 10 lakhs during the last 3 years. Next, as well as total grants received from government, non-government sources such as industry, corporate houses, national and international bodies for research project during the last 3 years. Its supportive document is e-copies of the sanctioning letter for research by government and non-government sources such as industry, corporate houses, and international bodies. It is slightly changed the metric for autonomous institutions. The autonomous institutions, the number of external funded research project through government, non-government, these are all the same, but only slightly change for only non-government and government more than 5 lakhs only. It's considered university is 10 lakhs, more than 10 lakhs only, but the autonomous is 5 lakhs only, as well as affiliated college also more than 50,000. Government grants is more than 50,000 during the last 3 years. Next is research publication metric. Metric 9.2. It's 30 for it score 30 for university, 25 for autonomous, 20 for affiliated institutions. The publications, its publications as per a teacher in peer-reviewed journal listed in Scopus, Web of Science, UGC CARE and indexed conference proceedings. It's external. Conference proceeding is external. Book chapters also externals. Just a minute, I will take up water. Scopus, Web of Science, UGC CARE conference proceeding, these book chapters also. As well as number of books published by the faculty, including books translated in Bharatiya Bhashma, Bhasha, Bharatiya Bhasha. Bharatiya Bhasha is we know that digital textbooks. It's available in 22 Indian languages in our country. It's announced by our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Okay, it's next is the supportive document. Its supportive document list and links of the papers and published in journals and publication peer-reviewed conference proceeding, book chapters external, and link to the institutional websites, whether the first page full paper with author and affiliation details, as well as link redirecting to the journal source site website in case of digital journals. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Next metric 9.3 research quality. It's score 20 for university, 20 for autonomous. It's not applicable for affiliated institutions. The research quality only focused on average high index from Scopus plus Web of Science, as well as average citation index from Scopus plus Web of Science. It's also applicable for autonomous institution, but not applicable for affiliated institutions. Next, metric 9.4 PhD 9.4 PhD awarded. It's score 20 for university, 20 for autonomous, 10 for affiliated institutions. The PhD awarded per eligible guide during the last 3 years by the institution. As well as the number of PhD awarded by the institution during the last 3 years, as well as the number of full-time teachers as eligible guides. These supportive document PhD award letters, certificate of PhD students, as well as letter from the university indicating name of the PhD students with title of the doctoral study and the name of the guide. It's also applicable for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Next is metric 9.5 research fellowships. It's score 20 for university, 20 for university, not applicable for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Research fellowships, it's a percentage of JRF, junior research fellow and senior research fellows among the enrolled PhD scholars in the institution during the last 3 years. It's only applicable for university. As well as the number of JRF and SRF among the enrolled PhD scholars in the institution during the last 3 years, as well as number of PhD scholars enrolled during the last 3 years. Its supportive document is certified list of JRF, SRF, along with the details of the filling for allow the detail of the funding agencies and e-copies of the fellowship awarded letters. Its awarded letters. Next metric is 9.6 intellectual property. Intellectual property, it's very important metric for this attribute. It's 10. It's score 10 for university, 5 for autonomous. It's not applicable affiliated institution. It's only applicable for universities and autonomous colleges. The total number of intellectual property rights, including published, grant, patent, copyright, trademarks, geographical indications, design, registration, contributing to OIR, in the last 3 years. Last years, there is the number of IPRs granted, patent, copyright, trademarks, and this is geographical indication, design, as well as number of IPR published patent also, and registration, and number of OERs. OERs means open educational resources. It means any type of educational material, the material that either in the public domain or published under the open licenses. For example, Creative Common that specify how material can be used, used or reused, adapted, shared, or and modified according the specific needs. It's according the specific needs. Supported document is e-copies of certificate of registration, patent, copyright, trademark, geographical indication, design registration, as well as IPR granted in the name of faculty with institutional affiliations. It is only applicable university and autonomous. Next is 9.7 consultancy and training. It scored 10 for university, 10 for autonomous. It's not applicable for affiliated institution. The number of consultancy projects and their revenue per faculty during the last 3 years. Our faculty, the number of consultancy projects during the last 3 years, as well as revenue generated through consultancy projects through last 3 years data. And next is the number of training programs, MDP, EDP, FDP, etc. in respective disciplines, discipline wise conducted and revenue generated. The discipline wise conducted programs during the last 3 years, and also revenue generated through training program also through last 3 years. The supported document is audited statements of accounts and letter from the corporate where retaining was imported along with the fee paid. CA certified of copy of statement of accounts, a letter from the beneficiary of consultancy along with detail of the consultancy fees. It's applicable. It's also same for autonomous, not applicable in affiliated institution. Next, metric 10. Next attributes 10, the sustainability outcomes and green initiatives. It scored 75 for university. It scored 75 for university. It's a technical error. Is 75 for university and 75 for autonomous, 70 autonomous and affiliated college also. The metric 10.1 community activities. Community activities. It's score 25 for university and 25 for autonomous institution, 25 for affiliated institutions. The percentage of students participation in community-wise activities. The number of activities conducted by our institution, NSS, NCC, and other recognized body for community engagements, as well as students, a number of students participated in such activities. Then submetric, there are 10 metric 10.1. There are 2 submetric is there. The second is percentage of community activities conducted by in collaboration with industries, NGOs, and professional bodies. The number of activities conducted in collaboration with industry and professional bodies for community engagements, as well as total number of community engagement activities conducted by our institutions. The supported document is a detailed list in report for each extension and outreach program, then geotag photographs and any other supportive documents. It's also applicable for autonomous and affiliated institutions. Next metric 10.2, waste and water management. It scored 20 for university, 20 for autonomous, 20 for affiliated institutions. The institution effectively implemented measures to conserve the resources and manage waste through the rainwater harvesting structures like borewell recharge, open well recharge, check dams, percolation, and the like, as well as wastewater recycling and management, maintenance of natural water bodies inside or outside campus, and then segregation of soil waste at source, bio-waste management plan, e-waste management, biomedical waste management, paper waste recycling plants. These are all the implement measuring to conserve resources and managing the waste. Its supported document is geotag photos of the facilities, then bills for the purchase of equipment for the facilities, and green audit report on water conservation by recognized bodies. It's also applicable for autonomous and affiliated institution. And next is metric 10.3, progressing towards net zero. It scored 20 for university, 20 for autonomous, and 20 for affiliated institutions. The facilities for alternate sources of energy and energy conservation measures the institution includes the solar energy, wind energy, biogas plant, wheeling to the grid, sensor-based energy conversion, and use of LED bulbs, power efficient equipments, and any other specified. It's supported document. Supported document is geotag photos of the facilities, bills for the purchase of equipment for the facilities, government document for connecting to the grid from the government and the electricity authority. It's also same for autonomous and affiliated institution. In I think last metric 10.4, green audits and initiatives. It scored 10 for university, 10 for autonomous institution, and 10 for affiliated institutions. It's an environmental quality of the institution, and its surrounding is regularly monitored by the energy audit and measuring air pollution, water bridging, maintaining clean and green campus, beyond campus initiatives, use of electric vehicles, and green building audit such as by IGBC RISCA. Supported document is policy document on environment and energy usage certificate from the auditing agency, as well as certificate of the awards received from recognized agency, report on environmental programs activities conducted beyond the campus with geotagged photos, and green audit environment Then audit and energy audit report. It's also same for autonomous institution and affiliated institution. Sessions over. Thank you.
Thank you for your informative session, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Participants, if you can, thank you, sir. Participants, if you have any doubt, you can ask now.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, I have one clarification from criteria one, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, thank you, sir. And we are affiliated to university, sir.
Okay, sir.
What are the
Affiliated colleges.
Yes, sir. Affiliated college or affiliated to university.
Okay, sir.
Sir, in criteria one, what are the documents we have to maintain, sir? Curriculum design, 1.1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Course-based education, 1.2.
Yes, sir.
Stakeholders participation, 1.3. Curriculum flexibility,
Yes, sir.
1.4. Practical and industry, sir. 1.5. Practical and skill development,
Yes.
skill and industry, sir.
Yes, sir.
1.6. Online and blended learning. 1.7. Curriculum and revision, sir. And last one is industry and industry Indian knowledge system, sir. These are the
Yes,
four.
sir.
These are the 8 criteria are there, and under the description of curriculum design, sir. As an affiliated college, what are the documents we have to maintain, sir? This is the first time. This is the first time we are going for NAAC.
It's a first cycle. First cycle for your
First, we are
institution.
applying for NAAC, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Which doubt, sir? In which metric, sir?
Sir, in this
First whole attribute.
in the whole attributes, what are the documents we have to maintain? 1.1 or 1.2?
Yes, sir. 1.1 is a program outcome, course outcome, program specific outcome. These are your affiliated institution, no? These are available your university outcome based education. Your university provided in outcome based education, no? So you followed that procedures only.
Syllabus copy, that one.
Yes. That syllabus copy already framed program
By the
outcome.
university. Yes, sir,
By the university. Yes. By the university. Then stakeholder participation metric 1.2. It's a previous NAAC is a 5 stakeholder, but 5 stakeholder after the previous NAAC also with optional, giving optional. Now binary also 4 stakeholders: students, teachers, and employer, industry, and alumni. These are the you are prepared the questionnaires for feedback. It's fully curriculum based questions. You framed only fully curriculum based questions. Okay.
sir. Okay, sir.
Not just like that teaching subject based feedback. It is only curriculum based feedback and student and teacher and employer what about employer is what thinking about our curriculum, this curriculum for better in practical or not, this wise employer. Alumni is our alumni completed the course, no? They have get some knowledge, so that's why we collect from alumni also.
Okay, sir.
And then metric 1.3 curriculum flexibility. It's also your institution university says max. I think choice based credit system. University follows the. So you tick that option only. After that 1.4 metric practical and industry focus. It's only focused on our summer project or internship. These are the
sir.
PG programs like MBA, MCOM, MSc. These are the project is there. That type of how many students attended the project. These types are. This is the supportive document is a course content having element of list of projects and research projects titles and internship approved by your board of studies and board of studies and at academic council also. It's yes. Then metric 1.5 skill orientation. It's not applicable for affiliated colleges, sir. It's only applicable. You don't worry about that. Next metric 1.6 Indian knowledge system. The
Yes, sir.
Indian
Online based learning, sir. Online blended learning, sir.
sir
1.6.
1 point.
Sir, kindly share the PPT, sir, because it is even our institution is undergoing this process. Sir.
Which sir? Once again, please.
Sir, 1.6 online and blended learning, sir. Is it right, sir?
Yes. Metric
Yes, sir.
shift. It's affiliated institution. This metric shift to 5.5. Learning and teaching. Okay. It's
Okay,
metric for Indian knowledge system.
Okay,
It's metric shifted to 5.5. Okay. It's not
1.8.
1.6. 1.6 Indian knowledge system metric shifted to 5.5.
Okay,
Affiliated
sir,
for affiliated institution. Next metric 1.7. It is a online and blended learning. These number of percentage online courses. So online courses SWIME or SWIME plus offered our institution through SWIME or SWIME plus. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
But
Sir, is it
yes, but it's also applicable for it's also not applicable for affiliated. This metric also shifted to 5.3.
Okay.
Attribute learning and teaching. Yes. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
These metrics you are opt out, sir. Next metric 1.8 curriculum revision. The curriculum revision. Your universities offered courses, no, sir. That courses only your courses because you can't offer course because you are not autonomous institution or universities, no. It's only you follow that your university syllabus.
Okay. Whatever the university will guide, we have to follow it.
Yes. That course only offered,
Sir.
sir. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
sir. Sir, last one, sir. Indian knowledge system. Please don't mind, sir. And Indian knowledge system. Last criteria in this criteria, sir. Can you explain that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please don't mind, sir.
Okay. Wait. In Indian
Knowledge system, sir.
just a minute, sir. Just a minute.
Okay,
Here a lot of metrics is there. No. Yes.
Yes.
hello, sir?
Yes.
IKS is mandatory, sir, for autonomous institution.
Yes, madam. IQC always mandatory, madam. But
IKS, sir, Indian knowledge system.
Oh, Indian knowledge system. Okay. Autonomous institution, ma'am. You are the autonomous institution, no? Hello.
Sir.
Hello. For autonomous institution, sir, is it mandatory?
Yes, mandatory, madam. It's only not applicable for affiliated institution. In university and autonomous college, it's applicable, ma'am. Indian knowledge system. The score also 5 for autonomous institution. University is 5, but not applicable only affiliated institutions.
So for affiliated, it is not applicable, sir.
Yes. Indian knowledge system, it's not applicable autonomous and university. Not applicable for affiliated colleges.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
That only metric shifted to 5.5
5.5.
affiliated, that affiliated institutions.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir. Thank you
thank
so
you,
much,
thank
sir.
you, thank you,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Can you
Yes,
explain that last criteria, that last attribute, the 10-1? A
yes,
bit what
yes.
kind of documents
Green
are required for that?
initiative.
10,
Green initiative 10 point.
yes, madam. Green initiative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, there are 4 metrics, ma'am, which
What kind of documents are required to attach to be
yes,
attached?
yes. It's a sustainability outcome and green initiative, madam. It's only your a number of activities conducted by NSS, NCC, other recognized bodies in our institution, recognized body. The students participate in such activities. These related documents. Another is a percentage of community activities conducted by collaboration with the industry and NGO professional bodies. Number of activities conducted, collaboration with industry, our students and faculties, this and the community engagement activities also, ma'am. Next 10.2 waste and water management. It's also rainwater harvesting, such as like bore well, recharge, open well, check dams, wastewater recycling management, maintaining natural water bodies inside, and bio-waste management, e-waste management, biomedical waste management, paper waste management. These related documents and activities. And next is the 10.3, progressing towards net zero. It's a facilitated alternative sources of energy and energy conservation measures. The conservation measures the institution include solar energy, wind energy, biogas planet, wheeling the grade sensor-based energy conservation. This type of energy conservation. And the 10.4 green audits and initiatives, environmental quality of the institution and its surrounding is regularly monitored by the energy audit, measuring air pollution, water budget, maintaining clean and green campus, and beyond the campus activity and usage of electrical vehicles. This aspect of the and green building also, green building audit also. These are the full focus in the sustainability outcomes and green initiative, madam.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Good evening, all. I am Bhavadani from Pencil Pits. Thank you for the informative session, sir. I would like to thank all the participants for listening to the session patiently. Feedback link is given in chat window. All the participants are kindly asked to fill the form and leave the meeting. Thank you all.
Ma'am, kindly share the PPTs, madam, because we are undergoing that process. It will be helpful.
Yes,
Sir,
yes, madam.
Muthukumar,
Yes,
sir, please
yes,
do the
madam.
needful. Yes,
Madam,
thank
if
you,
you
sir.
have any doubt, you call anytime. My number also in that PPT.
Okay, sir, sure.
Feel free.
Yes, we feel it's our privilege to attend this session because
Yes,
as
madam.
our institute is undergoing the same, kindly do the needful, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Feel free, madam. Anytime you call and this type of information.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Participants kindly fill the feedback form and can leave the meeting. Thank you all.